Hey, thanks for watching my video. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to replace the controller on your Traeger grill. My Traeger is a 575 Pro. The problem I had was it had an older firmware version. When you looked at the firmware, mine was 1.00.00, and I got this Traeger as a birthday present a few months ago. So I didn't really know a whole lot about it other than it's a really kick-ass grill. So I went online and I just started searching for fixes that would allow my Traeger grill to talk to my Pixel 3 XL phone. I couldn't find anything. I could get it to where they would connect. I could get the Traeger grill on the Wi-Fi, but it would never download any new firmware. So when I finally decided to bite the bullet and call Traeger support, they were very helpful. So once I've got the cover off, I go ahead and I'm going to disconnect one wire harness at a time. It's just, for me, it's just easier. You're going to find in your life it's easier to just do one, then move to the next one, move to the next one, especially if you got a bunch of wire harnesses that look almost exactly the same. So I just went down the board and just unplugged one and then plugged in the next one. It was easy enough. And before you even tackle this job, make sure your Traeger grill's unplugged. The last thing you want to do is feel what 110 volts is like, making your arm tingle because you were too unlazy to unplug the power from your Traeger grill. So the last two that you're going to pull off have this little clip. If you got big fingers, it's a little bit difficult to unhook that clip from the board, but you'll get it. It goes on easy enough. And so this controller, my old controller I should say, when I pulled it off, it still looked like new. And it looked identical to the one that Traeger sent me. So I didn't use anything else that they put in the box. The box comes with everything you need: new screws, wires, and the controller. You see everything that's in there that they sent. So I didn't use any of that stuff. I even took the little plastic cover that's on the new controller and I put that plastic cover over the screen of the one that I sent back, because I'm pretty sure that when Traeger gets the old unit back, they're just going to put a new firmware in it and send it out to another needy customer like myself. And now I'm putting in these 4 screws, and you see I'm not tightening them down all the way. So put these 4 screws in loosely and then come back and tighten them all down. If your dad never taught you that, let this be your lesson today. So there you go, all 4 screws are tightened down. Now we're ready to start playing. So grab your extension cord, or however you plug your Traeger grill into power, plug it in. If yours isn't on, hit the switch in the back and then hit your little button and Traeger will pop up on your screen. And then you're just going to scroll through and go down to settings. eventually I'm going to be a Traeger master. I love this grill. I've probably done 10 rib roasts on it so far since I've owned it. I've only had this thing less than 5 months. So here's my Wi-Fi information. We're going to come back to that. We're going to go to settings, and you'll see that my firmware now is 2.0, if I ever get there. So it's 2.01.03. So with this version, it hooked up to my Pixel 3 XL very quickly. So I'm back to the Wi-Fi screen, and I'm on my phone, and you're going to see how quickly my phone found the grill. So the device is connected on my phone. It says it's uploading my Wi-Fi now. So good luck to you. Call Traeger if you have any issues.